Good morning, everybody. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Today is Thursday, March 30th, 2023. And as y'all know, today is our last episode until May 1st. So I need y'all to come on in the room. Come on in the room. Grab your friends, grab your family, grab your extended family, as Lexi says. Grab your cousins, Day Day, and them, and get them in the room, y'all. We're going to have fun. We are going to have fun. We're going to laugh. We are going to be informed. We are going to have fun on this Thursday Eve, y'all, in our case, our Friday. So as y'all coming on into the room, let us know how you are doing this morning. To our audio and podcast listeners, we just want to say thank you for turning your dials to Radio News in Motion Hot 97. We got our special caller, Mr. Marty Marr, ready on the hotlines for you. If you want to give a special shout out to somebody you know. But we got a stacked show for y'all today. We got Mr. Kenny with Game Over. We got Miss Deborah Johnson coming in. Of course, we got Lexi, our youth ambassador from the high school, coming in. Of course, you got your boy, Mr. Showtime Isaiah Jones. And of course, Miss Gail Dudley as always. So as y'all coming on into the room, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready to have some fun? Let's get this news in motion, y'all. What's up?
What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? What's up? That was your boy Isaiah coming up in the room. I saw his mom just put in here, someone is too hyped. Look, you have no idea, Mama Latrice Jones. We made it. We made it. And after this broadcast, we are breaking until May the 1st. We decided there's not going to be any replays for the month. There's not going to be any extras. There's not going to be any of that. We taking a full-on break. So I'm hyped too. Listen, I am hyped. I came on like, woo, let's get this party started. I see you, Adrian, in YouTube or on the YouTube platform. You're not in YouTube. I see you, Lori Wallace, and I did get your text. I haven't read it yet. I see you, Deborah Johnson, who's also in the green room. I see you, Latrice Jones. What's up? I see you, Marion Jackson. I see you, Kenny Stanley, who is also in the green room. I see you, Dr. Antoinette. If you're driving, keep your eyes on the road, sister. I see you, Felicia Williams, Regina Short, Shirley Nicholson, Pastor Alex Williams. I don't want to hear about anything great in Florida right now. It's kind of cold in Columbus. I see my brother, Liz Pryor III. Y'all, I actually saw him in person yesterday at our parents' house. I was so excited. Take a picture. I see my sister, Patricia Lyles, in here. I see Robert Holman. I see Jeffrey Allen James, Tracy Bird, Stephanie Burbridge Hall, Sardinia. Dr. Antoinette said, okay, y'all, it's showtime. Thank you, Deborah Johnson. Listen, y'all have no idea. I'm like, getting ready to hit the break. I see you, Kim Edmondson. I see you, Fred Jones. Listen, y'all, listen. And I love the curls. I absolutely love the curls. Good morning, Judy Neal. Good morning. We've been missing you. Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Antoinette. Listen, y'all. And if anybody wants to know, and I've worn this a couple times, and everyone stops me, even in the store. So look, Rihanna, Riri, I'm sporting your lipstick, the new one, the one you broke out at the Super Bowl. We can do affiliate marketing, tagging, whatever. 57-year-old Black woman rocking your lipstick. Come on now, Riri. Come on. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Lori says I'm straight glow today. Listen, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. All right, y'all. We have a tight show. I want to talk to you, but look, I also want to go into my rest period. We will be back on Monday, May the 1st. Don't send me no text messages, no inbox messages saying, where you at? Where you at? I'm on break and I won't be responding to you. We will be back on May 1st. That will also include our e-newsletter. There was one that you received yesterday for the April, membership. When you click on it and purchase it for $8, it'll automatically send you the journal and it will automatically send you the video. For those of you who were on the annual, you will get that. It's just set up sometime today. You'll get that today as well. So all of that is set aside. The e-newsletter is on pause also. That's not happening during the month of April either. I'm going all the way break on y'all. I'm going all the way break. So all of that's happening, y'all. It is Thursday, March the 30th, 2023. I am your host, Gail Dudley. I am so excited to spend this day with our team, especially with the team that's out front. Now, hear this. Pastor Carl Wright, one of our original team members and someone who still works side by side with me. He thinks, and I need to see it in the chat. And what's up to our audio and podcast people and our YouTube people and our LinkedIn people? Now get this, people. Come in, because I got something to say. Carl is determined that with it being 3 years, on June the 22nd, we're going to do it live all together. So Devontae, if you on here, we're going to need your studio set up to be able to house some people so we can have a party. Y'all, I'm talking 7:25 in the morning. Now, one thing Carl is saying, that could be too early for some of y'all to get to a location. So he was thinking, well, maybe we'll take that 22nd of June and put it at 7:25 p.m. So we're going to talk about it. But if that's something y'all want to do, and we understand all of y'all can't fly in, but if you can, you can. But we were thinking we're going to have a party and turn up on a Thursday. So I need to know in the chat if you're willing to turn up and have a party on I think it's a Thursday, June the 22nd, 2023. That will celebrate our 3 years. If you want to work on the committee, I'm not doing the daggone thing. I told Carl is going to lead this. I'm sure he's going to wrap my daughter in here too. Now, if y'all say we don't want that, then we're going to kill it immediately. But hey, let us know what you're thinking. All right, y'all. Let me throw this over to Game Over with Kenny Stanley. Let's go.
What's happening?
It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. Look,
all right.
I have a team left. See, y'all done wrap me up in this stuff with this women's basketball, and then I got all discombobulated.
You gonna be okay? Just enjoy the game now.
Whatever. Go ahead, Kenny. Take it over.
All right. Hey, News and Motion family, welcome to Game Over with me, Kenny Stanley. How y'all doing today? This is it. This is the wrap-up of March Madness. It's the wrap-up of March Madness. And since it's the wrap-up of March Madness, somebody will be crowned this weekend, Sunday and Monday, as champions on the women's side and the men's side. So we're going to see what's going to happen. By Monday, it'll all be wrapped up. And then I'm going to come back on Tuesday. Don't look for me Saturday. I'm not coming on here Saturday. I'm not going to be here Saturday. I will be here on Tuesday, 7:25 a.m. to give you the wrap up, to tell you who won the women's championship and the men's championship. On Friday in the women's Final Four, you got number 3 LSU. They will play number 1 Virginia Tech. That'll be at 7 p.m. on ESPN. And then the nightcap, you got number 1 South Carolina. They will play number 2 Iowa. That is at 9 p.m. on ESPN. I'm not going to say who I want to win, South Carolina, but the game should be fire. The game should be fire. Then on Saturday, on the men's side, the Final Four, they will do their Final Four dance. Number 5, San Diego State, they will face off with number 9, Florida Atlantic. That tip time is at 6:09 p.m. on CBS. And then it will wrap up at 8:49 on CBS when number 5, Miami, and number 4, UConn try to punch their ticket to the championship game. I would love to see an all-Florida championship game. And that's what I'm kind of pushing for since my bracket been busted since the first weekend. All right, last night in the NBA, the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Pacers 149-136. Drew Holiday led the way for the Bucks with 51 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. New York was all about winning last night. As the Brooklyn Nets, Brooklyn won last night 123-114, And then the Knicks turned around and beat the Heat 101-92. My 76ers beat the Mavs last night, 116-108. Lakers beat the Bulls 121-118. The Clippers over Memphis 141-132. OKC 107. The Pistons 106. Jazz over the Spurs 128-117. And the Kings crushed the Trailblazers 120-80. And then last night, in the final game last night, Kevin Durant, they got a win in his first home game for Phoenix. They got a win last night. He didn't do too good. He was kind of nervous, but they got a win last night, 107-100 over Minnesota. Hey, baseball fans, today is opening day for all 30 teams. Everyone is saying that Houston is going to win it again. They won it last year. They're saying Houston going to win it again. Who is your team? What do y'all got to say about this? I'm hoping my Cincinnati Reds, they can turn it around this year. They play host to Pittsburgh. Anything Pittsburgh I don't like. So anything Pittsburgh I don't like, hopefully they can turn it around this year. And the first pitch for that Pittsburgh Cincinnati game will be at 4:10. That's sports. I'm getting ready to kick it back to Gail. It's vacation time. I'm going to sleep.
Look, hey y'all, the reason Kenny was rushing, because I told everybody in the green room, I said, listen, we got a tight schedule. We getting ready to party and be set free at 8:01 a.m. I said, so keep it tight and keep it running.
Yeah.
We go in the green room, we have our discussion. So Kenny, y'all, again, Kenny will not be here on Saturday. Kenny will be here on Tuesday at 7:25 a.m. with the March Madness wrap up. So Kenny, thank you. Enjoy your break. And believe me, I will not be joining you at 7:25.
You know what? I took the day off. I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to bed.
Look, I'm serious about my break. Thank you so much, Kenny. Thank you for all you do. And you enjoy the break as well. All right, y'all, in the news real quick, because I'm on the timeline too. They told me if they don't get no more than 5 minutes, I don't get more than 5 minutes either. I was like, excuse me, who runs this show? No, seriously, we be having fun. Anyway, so here's some quick news rundown. EEOC news. Y'all, U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission is reporting, y'all get this press release. EEOC sues Total System Services for disability discrimination and retaliation. Yeah, y'all, we get their press releases too from the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Coming straight out of Atlanta, Total System Services, LLC, a global payments processing company based in Columbus, Georgia, violated federal law by denying repeated requests by an employee with a disability to remote work as a reasonable accommodation due to increased risk related to COVID-19. The U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission charged in a lawsuit filed. The companies further violated the law by retaliating against her for taking medical leave to avoid exposure. Y'all, this is all from the EEOC, and this started May through August of 2020. This is news that you should keep following. Now, you're going to have to look for this, but this is major. This is some major news, so make sure you check that out. Y'all, USA Today headlines reads, despite emotional pleas, one of the country's strictest anti-trans bills become law in Kentucky. I want y'all to follow this. Kentucky lawmakers override the governor of Kentucky's veto on the bill restricting how doctors and schools treat transgender youth. Y'all follow that. They vetoed. The governor vetoed the bill, but the Kentucky lawmakers overrode. They just said, forget your veto. We're going to put this in the law anyway. So we don't know how that's going to fall out. So keep following that over the next 30 days. Y'all, the ruling in the hush money payment in New York grand jury goes on hiatus. They're like, we'll be back later. They're expected to meet in late April over the former guy's alleged use of campaign funds as a hush money payment in 2016. So y'all, that's going to roll out sometime late October. And no, I'm not coming on to report it. So just follow the news of your choice to see what's happening there. Now, y'all, we knew this was coming. I don't know if Mike Nicholson is on here now. I saw Davia pop in here. Good morning to you. We knew this was coming, y'all. Open letter by tech people. Tech leaders, including Elon Musk, signed an open letter. Get this, y'all. Get this. Calling on developers to pause the giant AI experiments. Yeah, they found out real quick what's happening. Y'all, the petition, which more than 1,000 AI experts have signed, warned that the artificial intelligence poses, get this, y'all, this is a quote, profound risks to society and humanity. And they asked AI researchers to put their project on ice. They said, put it on ice. Like, don't just put it on hold, put it on ice, freeze it up for at least another 6 months. Now, the letter calls out AI systems, their tendencies towards confidently pumping out misinformation. Are you sure? Didn't we tell you that? Come on, just listen to everyday people. And discusses AI's potential. Get this, Mike Nicholson, are you on here? To automate jobs and outsmart and replace people to the point that we will risk loss of control of our civilization. Who woke up and decided that that was happening? Didn't we tell y'all that? Didn't we tell you that this was going to happen? I know I've been talking about it on News in Motion for at least 2 years. But okay, we tried to tell y'all. We tried to tell y'all this ain't going to work. People are going to lose their jobs. And then we're really going to be in trouble. We're going to be a third world country if we keep going the way we're going. All right, y'all. So I will put the open letter link in the chat when I pass this off to Deb in a few moments. Not yet. Now, y'all, the Hollywood Reporter reports, get this, follow the money, follow what's happening. See, when it started messing with people's money, they're like, hold this up. Hollywood Reporter reports that the Warner Music Group had to lay off 270 staff. That's about 4% of its workforce in the move towards what? AI. They're like, people are just popping off AI and music. So the music people said, oh no, so they signed the letter. Then we also have BBC reporting that Goldman Sachs, now y'all messing with their money, y'all messing with the bank money now, estimates that AI has the potential to lift the world GDP by 7%. So like, oh, that looks good, got money coming in. But Goldman Sachs, get this, y'all, says that it will disrupt 300 million jobs. They're like, oh no, you're not going to make me lose my job. So they too have signed on to it. See, it's interesting how we put stuff out there and think, oh, this is going to be easy and this is going to work and this is going to help. Until you start seeing this money begin to move to different places, and I'm going to lose my job. They're going to lose their job. We're not going to exist anymore because AI is going to take over. Stop. That's what's happening. All right, y'all. Reuters reporting that Adidas decides not to object to the Black Lives Matter stripes designed after all. They were taking them to court, but within 48 hours, they were like, no, we're going to let them have their Black Lives Matter stripes. We don't care if it's similar to Adidas or not. They can have it. Now, they did not explain why they yanked their complaint, but they're giving them even money. Like, y'all go on and do what y'all do. It's interesting. It's like, what's really behind that? And we don't know. And Reuters is reporting that. Now, before I end my headline news, I'll be back for the inspirational message before we sign off. But before I end the headline news portion of the broadcast, and we will return again on Monday, May the 1st, I have to share this. I just have to. Yes, I'm being petty today, but I have to share this. In London, over across the pond, Prince Harry blamed the royal family for a delay in bringing a phone hacking lawsuit against the publishers of Daily Mail, as lawmakers for the newspapers argued on yesterday that the case should be thrown out because he didn't file it soon enough. However, the Duke of Sussex had this to say. The institution, in terms he has used in other contexts to refer to the inner workings of Buckingham Palace, have prevented him from learning sooner about the activities of the Daily Mail and related publications by withholding information about phone hacking by other tabloids. He says, and I quote, The institution made it clear that we did not need to know anything about the phone hacking. And it was made clear to me that the royal family did not sit in the witness box because that could open up a can of worms. Yeah, that's what Prince Harry had to say. He done called out his family. I know he's looking at them saying, you messed with the wrong one. I'm still grieving my moms, and I'm coming for you. And if I take down the family, I take down the family. And did y'all know that it was his mother who nicknamed him the good King Harry? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know? I was started going. I said, let me go back through the book. His mother named him that. Would it be amazing if the monarchy fell and then all of a sudden the good King Harry arose? I'm just sitting back waiting for it. All right, y'all, let me bring in Deborah Johnson, and then following Deborah Johnson will be Lexi, then will be Isaiah, and then Isaiah will throw it back to me, and I have an inspirational message for you if you can just hang on. Come on in here, Deborah. What's up?
Good morning. You are off the hook this morning, okay?
I'm going on break. I'm putting it all on the table. I'm
loving it. Every minute of it. We all
are. Go ahead, take it over.
All right.
Go ahead, you got this.
Good morning, News in Motion family. You know, we only got 3 to 5 minutes. So I just want to tell you that spring is the perfect time to retreat, refresh, and reflect on how your year is going. And journaling is a wonderful way to help you to get this done. Rachel Gadiel says that journaling, I love this quote, journaling is like a whisper to the heart, a pen to the soul, a window to the mind. And I believe it's a tool to help you to see how you're doing, what's going on, how you can facilitate things in your life. And so there are 3 methods of journaling. Well, actually, there are many methods of journaling, but today I'm going to just share with you 5 that you should consider as possible ways to reflect and take action during our spring break. I hope that one of these is something that you can land on. So number 1 is just to set your intention. Spring is a time for renewal and growth. Write down what you want to achieve this spring. Think about specific actions you want to take so that you can get some things done. Sometimes your year just takes off. Mine has like a freight train this year. Studies say that if you write down what it is you want to do, you're 20 to 40% more likely to achieve your goal. So write some things down, set an intention. Another thing that I love doing during spring is spring cleaning. Spring is a great time to declutter and to reorganize your life. Use your journal to write down things you want to do. Write down the ways you want to get things done, and then check them off so you can know what you're doing this morning during the spring. Another thing that we do during spring, or you can look at during spring, is self-care. Use your journal to create a self-care plan for yourself. You know, summer is right around the corner. Before you know it, you're going to want to get ready for the summer, whether it's vacation, whether it's just getting ready for something that you're doing, but you want to feel good during the summer. Write down activities that make you feel relaxed and rejuvenated, and then consider ways, that you can incorporate meditation, yoga, or spending time in nature, just enjoying the flowers coming out. Spring is a wonderful time to feel good about yourself, to look at yourself and see how you're doing. Number 4, mindfulness journaling. Spring really can be a hectic time. As pretty as it is, everyone's starting to get out. The days are getting longer. Sometimes you're just all over the map with how you're feeling and what's going on. And it's hard to stay present in the moment when you're checking your calendar and trying to figure out what you're doing. So this is a perfect time to write down how you're feeling. You might even want to consider some journal prompts. You might want to ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? And then consider taking your mental temperature every now and then, writing down how you're feeling every day. And finally, and certainly not least of all, gratitude journaling. Make a list of everything you're grateful for this spring. There's so many things. Consider the people, experiences, and the moments that bring you joy. Reflect on all the things you appreciate about spring, about your life, and how they add value to your everyday living. And write them down. It'll make you feel better. And so I want to leave you with just a quote. And it's a quote by Anthony D'Angelo. And he says, the greatest gift you can give give yourself is a little bit of your own attention. Can I say that again? The greatest gift you can give yourself is just a little bit of your own attention. So I just want to tell you to enjoy your spring break. I won't be doing Right from the Heart during the spring break, but I hope that you will take some time to write and write from the heart and enjoy the spring break. Next up, we're going to have our own youth ambassador, Lexi Williams, who's going to be giving us our Thursday morning report. Lexi, take it away.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Hi, Miss Deborah. It's good to see
Hey,
you.
Lexi, how are you doing? It's so good to see you.
How are you? I'm ready for this rest season, so let's get things started.
Absolutely.
Thank you for the rest season. And thank you, Lord, for having laid hands on somebody at this school. Ooh. Y'all know my heart. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. God bless your hearts and all your parts. Anyways, let me quit playing. I'm Lexi Williams, your high school ambassador for this wonderful place here, News in Motion. And because I only have so much time, I'm going to need you to hold on. Say, neighbor, hold on. Hold on. Amen. Can I get a good morning in the chat to let me know you're with me? Let me know you're here. Hey, Miss Shirley. Hi, Miss Antoinette. Hi, Miss Stephanie. So let's get things going real quick. So what's up, YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn? It's good to see you. As you already know, I'm your youth ambassador. Thank you, of course, to my auntie, my wonderful supporter, Auntie Gail, and the team that's behind News in Motion, and it's time for arrest season. So today, my title will be, There's a Time to Press, and There's a Time for Rest. Amen, amen. Evidence for this story comes from drmessina.com and the Wonderful Bible. Why is it so important to rest? And do students really need a ton of rest? Well, thank you for asking, okay? Middle schoolers and especially high schoolers have to experience so much emotionally on a day-to-day basis. Whether it be trying to fit into a mold that's not made for you, well, some of y'all still do that to this day, or finding the right people for you to hang around. According to drmessina.com, reprieving from hectic school responsibilities before finals and the last half of the school year, she later says spring break has shown to be highly beneficial to students' mental health because this week of vacation allows for a much-needed mental decompression from demanding school-related responsibilities. Students have commonly do not receive enough credit when it comes to all of their various responsibilities, since so many of us are managing to balance 6 or more classes, okay, extracurricular activities, social lives, and even part-time jobs. Okay, some of us give credit where credit is due now. Spring break for students is more than just a week of time to do whatever, but it's a break for emotional drainage we go through at school and sometimes at home. But this doesn't just affect the students, but everyone around us. I haven't taken my spring break yet. Lord knows I need it. We're not going to talk about it though. That's next week. But I love spending time with my family, listening to music, and having the time to bring out my creative side. So drop in the comments, what do you like to do when you get a break? And that's my story. But today, my national days are National Doctor's Day. National Grass is always browner on the other side. This one is special because you have to keep in mind, be grateful for what you have rather than what you don't have, because that 80-20, you got the 80% of the good, you focus on the 20% of the bad. So the moment you hop over that fence, you find out this isn't what God has for me. And now you want to go back, but it's too late. We're not going to talk about it though. National Fitness Recovery Day. National Folding Laundry Day. Shout out to me, Mom, because she's the one who taught me how to fold all things nice and neat into squares. It's nice and aesthetic. Anyways, I'm going to leave it alone. It's National Julia Day, so shout out to our Julias. National Victoria Day. National Wendy Day. So if your name is Julia, Victoria, or Wendy, shout out to you, boo. And then National Pencil Day. Lord knows I need a good pencil, especially during geometry. Y'all better pray for me. National Virtual Vacation Day. Now listen here. I don't know who's trying to take no virtual vacation, but I know good and well it is not me. Y'all better take me to Hawaii or somewhere, okay? Don't take me on no virtual vacation. That's not my birthday. I want to go places, see people, and experience things. Don't take me on no virtual reality stuff. Go on about some, no. National Take a Walk in the Park Day. Okay, so go outside, take in the nice weather while we still have it, because we all know how Ohio be, okay? National I Am in Control Day. Now, this goes into what I'm about to say. As my grandmother told me recently, focus on what you can control and let God do the rest. And this is where the Bible comes in for my evidence. Exodus 33:14. The Lord replied, my presence will go with you and I will give you rest. So remember, every so often, take that well-deserved break. That doesn't mean trying to work from home, watching TV, trying to text your friends. No, it's about you. So you got to do you, boo. And know that no matter what the situation is, it's okay to say no. People will only allow you to do what you allow them to. So make sure you have a fabulous day. And if no one's already told you, I love you and I appreciate you for whatever it is that you do, and you will love so much. Bye, News and Motion family. It's so good talking to you. Come on in, Isaiah.
Sis, you speaking. You speaking a word right there. You definitely your father's daughter. Right there. My mama done say you done dropped the mic, and as you have now, this national, the grass is brown on the other side. I ain't never heard that before.
Right.
I've heard grass is greener on the other side. Heck, I've even heard grass is blue, but not no brown.
That brown, you got to be careful. The temptation of it all, it'll catch you.
That's that unhealthy grass. That's that grass that don't get enough sunlight. You see where I'm going with this?
Be careful. Be careful.
See, when the grass don't get enough sunlight, it's not well. But when you let the sun's light, I can't get no help up in here in News in Motion. When you let the sun's light in your life, he can turn things around.
Turn it around. He's turning
early in the morning,
oh,
even in the midnight hour, he's gonna turn it around.
Turn it around. Whatever that situation is, that boo and you know who that you can't be with, but you want to sit there anyway. Turn it around for me. I ain't want nobody out.
Whatever situation, whatever circumstance you're in right now, he's gonna turn it around. He's gonna do a 360, no Xbox.
Don't do me in these streets.
Walking the blessing that God has for you,
you're too busy standing in your own way. But we're not gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it,
but we are gonna talk about some spring break activities for us, though. So if you are interested in some spring break activities for the family and for yourself, stick around. So to tie in what Lexi said, we also have a vacation stay at home, an ultimate staycation, because sometimes you really don't want to go out all the time. You really don't. So what you could do is you could stay at home, binge watch a new show, try a new dish, or just think back on how far life has come and treated you. We are about to be in the 4th month of 2023, and it is flying by. So you could do that. You can go to an amusement park. Of course, you could travel, go to a nice sandy beach. I know Pastor Alex is already in Florida enjoying that 80-degree weather, but not too much. All right, we happy for you. We are happy for you. You can also hang out with some friends, try new drinks. Well, in me and Lexi's case, new fruit punches, a little Sprite with a little berry mix. I don't know, but we talking for the families now. You can be your own boss for the day. So as Lexi said, take care of you for the day. Treat yourself to a nice massage. Getting your favorite meal. Just doing what you love to do. Another thing is Yes Day. So this is something good for the families, especially if you have younger kids. As long as it's reasonable and affordable, because we all have a budget. Look at your neighbor, say budget. We all have a budget. So if you say, Yes Day is where your kids just ask you for something, and as long as it's reasonable and affordable, you just say yes. This happens from dawn to dusk. It could be anything. It could be going to get some ice cream. It could be playing a well, nobody has a Wii anymore, but playing the Nintendo Switch, playing Mario Kart, whatever it is. Mocktails, I like that. Mocktails for the teens, because some of us ain't of age yet, but we it's called progression. It's called growing up. We getting there. We're getting there. Yes, Auntie Kim. We're going to say budget. We are going to be on a budget. Another thing you can do is a boredom jar. So if you're staying at home and you really don't know what you want to do, this would be a great activity for the kids. It's basically you get a jar and you can write your ideas on how to stay active during spring break. And you put them in a jar, you shake them up, and every day you pick a new idea out of the jar. So Miss Regina Short says, I still have my weed. Man, take me back when the Wii was a popular system. Michael Jackson, the experience, Wii Sports, especially when you played the boxing on Wii Sports and you won and you heard that that. See, take me back to those times. Those are oh, such memories, such memories. You can also go on a safari. I know they have some safaris here in Ohio. You can go on a city break, tour the city a little bit, check out the skyscrapers, check out some new food spots, and also, go to a water park. This is a perfect time to go to, your Kalahari's, your Great Wolf Lodges. If you've never been to Kalahari, it is amazing. It's an indoor water park that is massive. So those are just some activities to do for the spring break. I am going to lob it up to Miss Gail Dudley as she's going to come in for the inspirational message. And remember, y'all, we will see y'all on May 1st. We are off the entire month of April. So look at your neighbor, say, rest is best. To quote my brother, rest is best. Rest is best. Kim Emerson says, Michael Jackson, we was the best. Listen, I had like 4.5 stars on almost every song. My sister can attest to this. She would always beat me in Thriller, though. Like, I don't understand how she did it, but she would always beat me in Thriller. But yes, rest is best. So we love y'all. We appreciate everything that y'all have done for us. All the love, the comments, just everything, y'all. So enjoy y'all break as well. So Miss Gail Dudley, come on in the room. Come on in the room, as we like to say. And please let us know what this inspirational message is, because I feel somebody being changed. I feel somebody being inspired. As Miss Lexi said, bless your hearts, all your parts, and we will see y'all May 1st. God bless.
Wow, thank you, Isaiah. And it's like they all set it up for me. The inspirational message today is indeed rest. I'm out of Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 and through 30. It says, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So, y'all, we're going into this rest period. Actually, on Sunday, if you are a follower of Jesus, if you are a Christian, that's Palm Sunday. That will lead us to Good Friday. That will lead us to Easter Sunday. That will lead us to Easter Monday. And then that will take us in all the way through the journey and the path and everything that's going on until we have Pentecost Sunday. So we're all going somewhere. We're all on this journey. We're all leading. And in order to do that journey effectively, we have to rest. We have to rest. So I'm going to give you 7 R's to write them down if you want to. First one is release. Release, when I looked it up, talks about escape from confinement. And I got to be honest, although I love what I do, I have felt over the last maybe 3 or 4 weeks that we're just stuck. We're just confined because the news cycle is just looping and it's just keeping you there. And it was bringing on all types of emotions. And this week we had the murder of 6 people in Nashville, Tennessee. And 3 of those people were 9 years old. And then we had 2 60-year-old and a 61. And so during this rest time, I want you to escape. I want you to find that place to where you can be set free. The next R is rest, which is cease from work or movement in order to relax, recover, and to strength. So cease from work, and believe me, I'm going to cease from work and movement in order to relax. I was looking at, and I want y'all to make sure it hits at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, Politics and Prose. We've named this one, Let's Go to Church, the prayer movement, and that is with Elder Ruth Pugh. And we were talking, and in the conversation, which you will hear on the podcast on tomorrow, we were talking about that how I was just looking at everything in my life over the past 3 months. And I said to her, I said, there's no way I would have been able to accomplish all these things if it wasn't through the power of prayer and my relationship with Jesus. And I mean that with everything in me. And I said, and I believe God is calling me into a season of rest, to cease work and movement. And that includes my parents. I told my siblings, I said, look, I've done everything I can do for them. I'm getting ready to go into a time of rest. I left my parents' house yesterday and I said, I will see y'all in May. They looked at me like, where are you going? Look, I'm resting. I am completely resting. There's also our revive, excuse me, to regain life. And if y'all notice, my throat's been tripping on the last maybe 2 weeks where I'm having to like clear my throat because my voice is tired. So revive, to regain life, to give new strength or energy to. So I'm going to go through this rest period. I want you to go to this rest period and I want you to release and I want you to be revived and then restore. The next one is restore, which is to bring back the life that may have been stifled or suffocated because of everything that you have going on. And you find yourself just going without taking the proper rest. So again, y'all, we have release and rest and revive and restore. And then we have reflect, which Deb talked about this already. And that's to think deeply or carefully about. And that's why she's encouraging all of us to journal over the next 30 days, to journal it, to feel it, to sit with it, to wrestle through it, whatever that looks like for you. And then to rekindle, to start or store up something again. So to rekindle. And you know, I got to rekindle my first love, which is Jesus. Then I got to rekindle other relationships where I haven't been able to go to lunch or to do this or to do that because I have so much going on and I feel like I have to shuffle through all the press release and the news release. And I'm going to ask God over these next 30 days, how do I work through all of this and not become so stressed out or attached to all these press releases that I just can't breathe. I just can't relax. And then finally to receive. Y'all, it's receiving time. And I just want everyone, it's not just for me, it's receiving time for all of us. And that is to accept, to welcome, to greet, to permit to enter. Yeah, to come into possession of. We're at that point, we're at that season. So again, here they are: release, rest, revive, restore, reflect, and receive in that order. Why did I put rest second? Because we got to release. We got to escape first. We got to escape. We got to get out of here. Thank you, Lori, for grabbing all of that. Put that up there, Isaiah. We got to escape it all. We got to release it. So when we sign off today, I'm getting ready to release. Then I'm going into rest. Then revive, to regain that life again, to renew that life, to restore, to bring it back, to reflect, to think deeply or carefully, to rekindle, to start, to store up something again. The key word there is again. And then receive, to accept, to welcome, to greet, to permit, to enter, to come into possession of. I want all of that for all of us. All of that. As Isaiah said, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have gone full speed ahead, January, February, and March. Now we're all about to rest. We got to take the break to get ready to come back in May. When we come back in May, you'll see some things shifting a little bit. Hopefully you have signed up for the e-newsletter. We won't have one in April, but today we'll drop the one for small businesses that I was talking about yesterday with all the grant information. All the links are going to be live. If you want to join the April membership, that email went out yesterday. I believe the link is now in the thread as well. Y'all, it's $8 and the stuff you getting is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But do me a favor, pray for me, pray for the team, pray for all of us. Don't forget Pastor Carl Wright. He believes we should just party on June the 22nd. So we're going to do a live event. I mean, this is live now, but where you can come with us, and we're going to do a live event. He wants to move it to the evening that day, so 7:25 p.m. instead of a.m. If you want to work with him on this venture, please DM him, or I don't know, because don't send it to me because I won't be giving him anything. Y'all can DM Pastor Carl Wright, say, hey, I want to work on the 3rd year anniversary with you for that live event. event. I'm trying to think what else we have going on. Check the news for yourselves. Find that trusted news source. BBC is a great one. PBS is a great one. News Nation is picking up. They're doing good. Flip between them if you can. Find something to follow. Hopefully, we'll see you right back here on May 1st, which is a Monday. The Politics and Pros will also pause. The release will be tomorrow. That's the one that's titled Let's Go to Church. We had to end Women's History Month the way we did. And let me talk real quick about Women's History Wrap Up. All of you women, whatever it is, that gift that is on the inside of you, tap into it. But I celebrate you. I celebrate your love. I celebrate you getting up every morning. I celebrate you taking care of your children if you have any. I celebrate you and your relationships, married, friendships, whatever it may be. I celebrate you and the job that you have, your business, your artistry, whatever it is that you have. I celebrate you. I celebrate the fact that you are still standing. I give you a standing ovation. Women, you are phenomenal. Men, we're coming for you in June. We're going to make our own men. We're calling it Men in Motion in June. And I need to give credit where credit is due, and that's to Fred Jones for even suggesting it. So we're going to need some help to get men on the show, to run the show, everything else in in June. So we're really excited about that as well. Y'all, I think that's all I have. Thank you to Deb and Kenny and Lexi and Isaiah, to all of our team, Dominic, I'm going to call names, Carl Wright, Jules, Kia, I'm missing some people, Latrice, all of you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going on break, y'all. Have a safe holiday, have a safe spring break, and until Monday, May the 1st, 2023, y'all know what I say, stay well, and remember, make some bold moves. We are out.
No.